Back to Adventures in Comics. Today we're continuing our series with The Tomb of Dracula from 1972. This is issue number 2, Who Stole My Coffin? And the character design of Dracula looks a little different on the cover than the interior.
Changing, he's evolving a little bit.
Wondering who did the cover.
Good question.
The Fear Within.
It's always purple.
Thought it was Who Stole My Coffin. So Jerry Conway, Gene Colan production, assisted by Vince Colletta as the inker and John Costa as the letterer. And we get a little recap here. If you remember, the Castle Dracula was burned to the ground by the angry villagers, and Dracula escaped, and Jeannie turned into a vampire, and now Frank is got to pick up the pieces.
You know what's interesting? I just thought of, they always harken back, and even this issue, Who Stole My Coffin? The coffin is very important to Dracula. But what about Jeannie? Is she just hiding in the corners of the basement, sub-basement, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's weird.
So he's got a new companion, Gort. Gort doesn't say anything. He's like, it doesn't really matter, does it? I hired you for your hands, not for your mind. I'll do the thinking for both of us, my friend. For me, it comes easily.
He's a little egotistical.
Yeah.
It's got to be that Dracula blood.
So finally, they venture into the catacomb beneath the castle and discover the tomb of Dracula.
Gort, this is it. Ew.
The door is partially open. With a surge of sudden excitement, you throw yourself against it and discover within only silence. He's been here, Gort. Who else could have lit those candles? And unless I'm grossly mistaken, this is Dracula's hideous coffin. Your mind reels back along the corridors of remembrance, back through the terrors of the past few weeks. Yeah, use the candles to burn it. That's what I would do. Because I think later on he tries to burn it. He has two guys that are going to put it in the furnace or something. You recall your sudden bankruptcy. We get kind of a recap here of him and Clifton. You better capitalize on this castle. Oh, we're at the castle. Oh, crap, Dracula's here. And everything goes poorly. That is a really nice splash page. Kind of a splash. I mean, it doesn't really have real panels, but the mist kind of separates everything.
Very artistically done.
And now Jeannie is a monster obedient to Dracula. There's got to be a way to save her. I won't let it end like this. Slam. And then you hear the sound, help me! Gort, that trap door! So they hear Clifton, who last issue was thrown down this pit by Dracula. He's the guy that's responsible for waking Dracula up.
If you knew that, would you let him out?
No.
Golly.
So this is where Dracula keeps people that he's got to attend to later. He says, those skeletons, Dracula threw me there. Must have thought the others were still alive. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Yes, Frank, Dracula, he was awake when I got here. I tried to stop him, but he came at me. Nearly killed me. He must have kept that pit full of people to use when he grew thirsty. I like all the lines.
Okay, come on. If he were still alive, he would know that those people were dead when he threw him in there.
Yeah.
Come on, Frank.
What are you doing with his coffin? His pants got ripped. We're stealing it. And what of the Night Kingdom's count? Scant yards away, amidst the swirling fog and mist of the nearby lowland, the oppressive silence is broken by the patter of running female feet, the harsh rush of breath, the thrust of the village girl's frightened scream. A scream that has barely begun before it is broken. Mein Gott! Herr Doctor, what in the name of heaven? A scream, my friend. I am afraid the nightmare begins anew. Then it is true, the others were not lying? The Count has returned after these many years of peace? Herr Doctor, you will forgive me. The pain in my back is no longer so great. But Fritz, please, wait. I am sorry, Dr. von Harbau. I must return to my family. Their safety is more important than my health. As you will, Fritz, but please, return tomorrow. I don't remember a Dr. Harbau from the novel, so Dracula seems familiar with him, but
yeah.
So he sees the approaching specter of Dracula, It's cool how he blends in with the mist.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in this direction. Can it be that he remembers even after so many years have passed? He sees me. I must. Von Harbau, attend me. Attend me, old friend, as you did as my servant. As you did what seems like ages ago. As always, Count, I am all yours. You think I'm not aware of that, Carl?
Carl.
Why else would I come to my faithful friend, one who is but a child when he served me? Enough, there are things to be done. The years have not been kind to me, old friend. There remains an unearthly pallor to the cast of my skin, a paleness gained by those long years spent interred. In affliction you may yet relieve, dearest Carl, and relieve at once. He's got sharp fingernails.
Ugh.
And soon after hours of experimentation and finally operation, there rings grim laughter in von Harbau's humble cottage. He doesn't look any different to me.
I know.
That's how he looks before he gets help with his pale skin.
And that's how yeah.
But for a few remaining disabilities, I could pass for one of your weakling mortals. Are you pleased, my Count? Quite, Carl. You've done a fine job. Considering the problems you were unable to overcome, such as this cursed lack of a reflection. Then, you are done with me, my Count? Done. Not just yet, I'm afraid. There remains the matter of retribution. Retribution? I do not understand. Don't you, Carl? Do you think I would forget what you did those many years ago? Count, I was but a boy. Yes, a boy, von Harbau. The very boy who betrayed me to my killers. You deserve a reward for your actions this night, my friend, and for your deeds that eve so many nights ago. So he kills him.
It's so hard. I mean, who's going to help him when the pallor comes back?
Yeah, he taught him how to do it, I guess. Here's how you do your makeup.
Use your bronzer sparingly.
So we're back in London, and this guy's like, Clifton's like, Frank, when did they check out this casket? And Frank says, well, I did sell off the castle, so I'll bribe them if they give us trouble about the casket. He's got kind of a cocky expression.
Yeah, he does.
We'll deal with the Count soon enough, I'm sure of it. Hours later, as Drake prepares for an evening's rest in the comparative calm of his hotel suite, a sudden sound disturbs the brooding silence. Clifton's not due back for an hour yet, if it is Clifton. Nothing out of the ordinary, and yet there's something moving behind that curtain. He reaches only to find Jeannie. It's true, Frank. I'm alive. I'm alive, and I've returned to you, Frank. I've come back. Just standing in the shower, not suspicious at all.
Right?
So they embrace until he remembers, no, you're not my Jean. She did die, and now she's becoming something else. A vampire. No, Frankie, you can't believe that. It's not true. You can touch me. You can feel me. Something about the name Jean with Marvel Comics in the 70s.
Yeah.
Everybody's, I mean, I guess Jean Grey was from the 60s. But,
you're Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. Stop it, blast you. I'm not going to listen to your lies. You're not going to trap me as Dracula's trapped you. Hey, Frankie boy. What's all the yelling for? Clifton, where have you... Oh, Lord, no, you incredible fool. Frankie, is it Clifton? Hey, Jeannie. Hey, girl chick, where you been? Why'd you go away?
What? Oh, my gosh.
Cut it, Clifton. This isn't Jean. Can't you see that? What's the joke, Frankie? Sure, it's Jean. Little old Jean. I know her, sure. That's cool.
Yes.
Clifton, tell him. Tell him who I am. He doesn't believe me, Clifton. He doesn't understand. Look at her eyes, Clifton. Is that Jeannie? Is it? And this Clifton. Would the Jean we know back away from a simple crucifix? So she's, of course, harmed by that, and Dracula hears it. I have a certain faith in our plan and in the naivete of the one called Clifton Graves.
Yes.
Definitely still very pale. So he sees a potential victim and follows her into a bar.
Oh, boy. Like, okay, so this is the 70s. Obviously, people are dressed like the 70s. That guy comes in and tries to talk to you, and you're just going to go with it?
Striding a short distance behind the graceful girl who's caught his eye, Dracula allows his mind to wander, to drift back along the lanes of memory. Perhaps he recalls other adventures in this fog-enwrapped city, leagues from his native soil. Yet if he does, can he ever recall a time when danger paced so near behind him? So he buys her a beer, and it's going okay until he's like, you can call me Drake. Strange, this girl reminds me of another of her kind, a common barmaid in my native village. Most strange to remember one like her. She's the girl that he killed last issue.
The sassy girl from the bar.
But before the Count's musing thoughts go further, he's like, hey, that's my girlfriend. I beg your pardon? Oh, Bart, where's your blinking manners? Manners, is it? And what sort of manners is it to steal a man's bird? I said, beat it, fancy face. Fancy. I'm afraid your crude histrionics do not impress me, sir. Will you kindly remove yourself? Remove? Well, look here, maid. I'm being a mite patient with you, I am. And only that because I don't want little Ellie to catch sight of no blood. Please, Bart, don't you see he's a gentleman? My dear girl, even a gentleman can only take so much. And now, I believe I've had enough.
Oh, man.
You just hit him. Bart, he's fought professionals, and you just hit him. Quite. Now, if you've no objections, there's something I'd like to show you.
You're deaf.
Yep.
Oh. Man, I hope that if I ever run into a vampire, I'm not as easily...
They're supposed to be charming, though. You'd never know.
But that pallor.
He's fancy face. Gore! It's the fancy-dressed one. With Ellie. Oh, Lord. Oh, good Lord. He's changing. Becoming some sort of bat. Bart, look at Ellie. Look at poor Ellie.
Oh.
As the men rush forward, the transformed Count Dracula drifts lazily upward through the moist London sky toward a certain dark hotel and a rented suite directly above Frank Drake's. My dear cousin must take me for a fool. Stealing my sacred coffin was indeed an inconvenience to me, but hardly fatal, for it's not the wood which matters, but the Transylvanian earth which fills my mourning sepulchre, and yet the coffin will be mine, because mine is the plan which cannot fail. Even now the girl witch called Jean must be gaining subtle control over the all-too-mortal Clifton Graves, and when she succeeds, the game is mine.
Oh, boy. Oh,
So
boy.
she's manipulating Clifton, and he sees, she has no reflection. What Frank said is true. She's a vampire, and it's my fault because I was the one who released Count Dracula. Yet, what does that matter? She says she loves me, has always loved me, and that's all I ever wanted, isn't it? Isn't it? So he gives Frank some coffee, which turns out to be drugged. And it sets in immediately. Everything's spinning. Drugged.
And the bat in the window.
Excellent. Jean, you handled Clifton Graves superbly. So now Clifton's kind of like under their control. Under complete hypnosis. I didn't know that she could hypnotize.
Well,
I thought that was just Dracula because he was the father of all vampires or something.
they get their powers through him, so...
Yeah.
I mean, she can turn into a bat, so...
That's true. I guess you get the whole package. Frank's not down yet, though, and so he sees them with the casket and holds up a crucifix. I don't know what sort of spell you've got him under, but maybe something like this can make that poor idiot see reason. Reason. My love, reason has nothing to do with it. Kill him, Clifton. Kill him!
Oh,
It's no good. The cross doesn't affect Clifton, and it's too far away from Dracula or Jean. Only one way to handle this. Boom! That's a weird coloration on his fist hitting Clifton. That's cool, though.
Yes, it is. Wow.
And if I may presume as much, Frank Drake, I assume that goal is me. So Dracula, why doesn't he just take him out to begin with? Does he need to drug him with coffee and send his lackey after him? It seems like he's so powerful. But I guess Frank has repelled him a couple times.
Well, yeah.
He underestimates Frank.
Right.
Knocks him into this furniture.
And yet,
she's
Jeannie's
looking a lot
still
more
coming.
vampiric.
Mm-hmm. She's coming.
Picks him
up, the backbreaker. Throws him into the desk.
Only the action remains. So she's going to feed on Clifton. But Frank finds a shard of the furniture that looks like it could make a weapon. and he uses it. He stabs her through the back, saving Clifton. Dawn, I dare not stay longer. Know this, Frank Drake. You've won but a battle. In the final analysis, the game is mine, as it always has been. Will always be. Mine, forever mine. So he turns into a bat and flees. And the stake wasn't through her heart, I guess, so it just hurt her, and then the sunlight's what does her in. She disintegrates.
It would be hard to find somebody's heart through their back.
Yeah, she says, it's better this way. I don't hurt anymore. I don't hurt. She's a pile of ash. And he realizes only now that intentions take a man just so far, and that there lies the meaning of revenge, in the sorrow and agony of grim frustration. Now mourning, and for a time at least, the end. As the shadowed pony says. So if you enjoyed this, stay tuned. We're going to do a couple more issues of Tomb of Dracula to celebrate Halloween. And we'll be looking at issue 3 next. So comment and like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.